Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salute to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity, hoping to receive mercy from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh is the name of our Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahushai is the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. These so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Latinos, we are the Israelites. That's according to the prophecies of the Holy Scriptures. This is the brother Shamar from the GMS Jamaica camp. I want to do a quick lesson, revolving around the topic of you are what you give your time to. You are what you give your time to. As men of the Lord, we have to be, it's very important to be doing what is required of you as a men of the Lord. That is, feeding the sheep, preaching the word in season, out of season, doing these online epistles, these lessons, going into the highways and hedges, fellowshipping with brothers. These are the things that are required of us. And also, a big thing that is required of us is applying these precepts who are not among the Akim, in our daily walk, whether it's going to work on a day-to-day basis, whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, you're supposed to be applying these precepts, That is the challenge. That is, because as I said, this lesson is you are what you give your time to, so you're supposed to be giving your time onto applying these precepts and doing what the Lord, is going to be pleased with us doing. I get my first precept. This is Matthew 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. So a lot of times we get caught up with the distractions of the world, as it is written in Ecclesiasticus, verse 2. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So the Lord is going to tempt us with things of this world. Different brothers, it might come in different ways. Could be women, could be even tempted with your job, man. Money, financial gain. You're being offered higher positions, and you find that they're working you harder and harder, and then you have less and less time to dedicate to the Lord. And as the listeners, you are what you give your time to. So there going to come temptations from the Lord, to try you, to see if you're with the Lord or not, if you're for the Lord or not. A righteous man falls 7 times. We'll have to always remember what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be giving our time to further in the ministry so we can hasten the coming of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It doesn't make sense to lay up for yourselves treasures upon earth, and try to get these carnal rewards, where at the end of the day, all of this carnal society is going down and it's circling the drain as we speak. It's better to do what we can do to further the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the kingdom of Yasharala, which shall be everlasting. That's a better return on investment of your time. All right. Verse 20, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor dust or rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So whatever you treasure, that's where your mind will be also. Let me get that word treasure. I want to see if we can get some edification of that word in Matthew 6. All right. So this is verse 21. Matthew 6, verse 21. So let's get the word treasure, the Greek word for the word treasure, which is this.
Strong's G 2344. Thesaurus.
Right? And it means the place in which good and precious things are collected or laid up. A casket, coffer, or other receptacle in which valuables are kept, a treasury, a storehouse, a repository, right? The things laid up in treasure, collected treasures, right? And the real treasure in this world, right, is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. That's the real treasure, right? That is the real treasure, as it is written. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33 verse 6. You know, so the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. There's going to be a time coming very soon. You know, it's rapidly approaching. Time of Jacob's trouble. When all that gold, all of those treasures, you know, the silver, the money, you know, the crypto, all those treasures that you have stored up, not going to be worth shit, man. Not going to be worth shit. You know, and they're going to be pushing towards a central bank digital currency. And if you don't have it, you can't buy or sell. You know, and that ultimately going to lead to the C-hip. That C-hip going to have to be placed under your skin, right? So all those treasures you had before that, not going to be worth anything. You're not going to be able to buy or sell without that C-hip. I mean, the Lord going to rely on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. As it is written, my servant shall eat. But one thing with servants, the servants have to do the work for eat. Right? So it come down to doing the work, man. I'll get this as well. This is Matthew 9, verse 37. Then saith he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore that the Lord of the harvest that will send forth laborers into his harvest. You know? And the work he's describing is preaching this word. You know, a lot of work to do, not a lot of people to do the work. You know, so we have to make sure that we're putting in the time so that we can, you know, be prosperous in the kingdom that is to come. You know, it's like delayed gratification. We're doing the work now to get her pay later. You know, so if we make sure that our mind is set on the real work at hand, which is serving the Lord, pretty much. You know, because wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure is. So that's what's supposed to be in our mind, serving the Lord. You know, so just a reminder to myself first and foremost. Hopefully this lesson is edifying to brothers. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Pray it was edifying. Shalom to the elect.